What up, world? You tuned in. South Arkansas Trio Talk. Who messing with me out there today? Shit, the issue. You know what I'm saying? Staying true all the way around. You know what I'm saying? Part 65 out there. You know what I'm saying? You see the hedging out there, man. Like I say, man, you gotta learn how to speak and turn out there. You know what I'm saying? Stand in your peace zone out there. You know what I'm saying? Knowing when to speak, you know what I'm saying? Knowing when to stay out of shit. That's basically where we going, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm going hometown, you know what I'm saying? What's going on out there? You know, I got my own lane. Shout out to S.A.T.T Best Friends out there. S.A.T Films out there. I'm going to touch on that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the God, you know what I'm saying? Rothstein Law Firm, all that, man. Much love to them, you know what I'm saying? Bro shit, homie shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga know I speak my mind regardless of what, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, I be in the bushes out there. And like I say, I don't own the music in the background out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people that's motivated Monday out there. The ones that motivated, got their prayer in yesterday. I salute them out there. You know what I'm saying? Keeping their week motivated, keeping people motivated, keeping the kids motivated. Like I say, man, go back in my lives out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about life on life terms out there. Same way, you know what I'm saying? Living above your means and, you know what I'm saying? Living with a budget out there. And, you know what I'm saying? Take your grades more serious than dressing and shit. We gotta switch it up and know where we at because, you know, everything's social medialized now. All the moments took, you know what I'm saying? Same way, everybody wanna make sure they putting on for social media out there so that way, you know what I'm saying, people can know if they're a good father or they're a good mother out there. Like I say, man, the best memories, they come with no, you know what I'm saying, no camera sometime. Shit, same way when females used to go to the club back in the days and they just want to be the talk of the town the next day. Or homies want to go to the club the next day. They want to be the talk of the town. Or people actually fighting out there with their hands out there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm going to dip into racist stuff too. We going to go hood. We going to go spiritual. We going to keep it intellectual out there. Like I say, man, it's South Arkansas Trio Talk. You know what I'm saying? You can catch me out on the StreamYard over there. You know what I'm saying? I just play, talk my shit much as I talk it here. But I have to put that out there. You in a peace zone lane out there. Stay in your peace out there. Knowing when to speak and turn out there. That's my biggest message out there because some things don't concern you or some things you can't see head on. Shit, you just be on the outside looking in. So you got to know when to speak and turn out there because you catch a lot of people speaking out of turn out there and they don't even be knowing what color the Kool-Aid is out there. They just be trying to get in the flavor, get in the tea out there, or look at what's trending out there. But when you from around there, or when you actually know that person, shit, you have to know when to speak in turn, and you have to know when to stay in your peace zone. And the reason why I talk on that, because a lot of things we do online, shit, we might disagree with what each other do online. We might disagree with how each other rock online. But see, that's the problem in the state based upon on how we agree or disagree. Same way we can always look like we together online. That goes with the music out there. Shit, people be looking like they together online because they sharing and liking your shit. Shit, if you tell a nigga go buy a ticket for a show, shit, they ain't quick to pull up. They ain't quick to support you. Shit, they'll be acting like they with you online, but the whole time they ain't with you in real life. And see, salute the people that, you know what I'm saying, take their real life in and say they trying to get some real life money. They ain't worried about no fame out there. That would be the problem. More people selling out for fame than money. Just like I tell people, I don't want to be on the front line, on the back line. Shit, like I say, man, might go on and drop my project out there just to show people, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on. We name that the Ghetto Zet. Shit, we gonna name this the Ghetto Net. Cause you know the same shit that goes on the ghettos. You know, I consider that as the newspaper. That's what I was on back then, or what goes around in the newspaper on the killing and the stealing and the robbing. Shit, you go listen to the ghettos at today. Shit is still relatable to this time of what going on. That's when you know you're a lyricist. That's when you know that you can capture time, and real music ain't got no time on it. Let me say that again. If you making real bangers out there, it ain't got no time on it. And like I speak on, if you making music out there, shit, make sure that you can make a whole album out there where Nick can just put it in, or he can put it up and sometime listen to your whole album, no matter if he listen to it online or not. He want to go song for song and see if you're talking about something. And if you ain't got but bangers on there, you know how niggas just got hot off bangers, and all of a sudden you want to know what they talking about, and they ain't talking about shit. Shit, they sound good with the drill shit, or they sound good with the pimp shit, or they sound good with the riding shit. But if you want to go listen to what they talking about, they ain't got no motherfucking bars. Shit, they ain't even got no storyline. They ain't had no struggle. Shit, you be wondering who captured the rap game now. Is people just catching one or two songs without no skills really, and we get into praise sometime because they come internet famous, and then all of a sudden they content rolling, whether it's Instagram, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Facebook, shit, whether it's other sites out here now that's making more noise than YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what's it, man, and salute the people on Twitch. I'll be over there next, you know what I'm saying? I already over there. I just ain't, you know what I'm saying, constructed my channel yet. Shout out to all the people that donate over here, so that way we can still be growing out there. And salute people that support me for real. They ain't just talking about it online. Salute the people that don't support the channel out there, the donation game. I salute you out there. We gonna go in with the peace zone out there. Like I say, man, when you at peace out there, you have to stay at peace. You have to know when to speak in turn, because a lot of people be speaking out of turn and shit. They don't be knowing the Kool-Aid or the flavor out there. But like I want to talk about Eldorado, and I want to say it clear as shit, because I'm from Eldorado. And like I mean, salute the good white people that's in Eldorado, because all white people ain't bad. You got to know the difference between a white person and a redneck out there. You might know the difference between a cracker, redneck, a racist, all that. But like I say, man, you can't consider the word racist what it is no more. You got to know the word racist when you don't ride with your own people. And see, when you ain't from Eldorado, you be on the outside looking in, so you be thinking people don't learn their lesson. They don't know their lesson. See, you want from a town, you learn the racist shit all the way from the courthouse, shit, all the way from City Hall out there, shit, all the way to the mayor, shit, all the way to the jailhouse. You know where the racist stuff sit in at. Same way with, you know what I'm saying, the sheriff out there. You gotta know where the racist stuff sit in at. So when you ain't from them cities out there, you know how to know to stay in your lane and shit. And see, like, tradition sometimes is what it is. But see, when you're not from somewhere, you know what I'm saying, it's like you're on the outside looking in. And see, when it's somebody out there looking on the outside and seeing something about it, basically like bringing awareness to what Eldoradians ain't standing up for, you be like, okay, Eldoradians ain't finna mess up their bag. Eldoradians might develop a relationship with certain people to where everything don't concern them no more. Eldoradians might know how they struggle is and know that didn't nobody help them in their struggle, so they ain't feeling sorry for people's sorrows. And let me say that for Eldoradians. The Eldoradian people, whether you from the east side over there, whether you from New Edition, whether you from Memphis Heights, whether you from Douglas, whether you from Fordville, whether you from Morning Park, whether you from St. Louis, whether you from West Side, Haganil, all them, you know what I'm saying, seven sides of the ghetto, Morning Star, all them places, you know what I'm saying, you got to understand Eldoradians, you know what I'm saying, they learn how to stay in their lane. Shit, Eldoradians was the only city you can go from seven sides to the ghetto And you know what I'm saying, everybody was balling from seven sides of the ghetto. That seven sides of the ghetto was dropping the property value down. That seven sides of the ghetto, you know what I'm saying, was taking money out the hood and giving it back to the system. So all that hustling, a lot of them seven side ghettos, whether you live in Morningstar, Fordville, Memphis Heights, Douglas, whether you live in New Edition, East Side, whether you live on the West, whether you live in Rock Island, shit, St. Louis, shit, we took money out of our own hoods. We put our property value down. We don't govern our streets out there based upon, you can have a millionaire living on the streets. And as long as he know that ain't nobody finna come through here shooting up the neighborhood, shit, they can get public safety funds. And see, people ain't gonna discuss the public safety funds and what they can get because they protect the public. Like, they be wondering why them little old cities be having so many police, because public safety funds, they can get paid off of that. Or they can get new gadgets of the city because ain't nobody coming up there with no positivity trying to gain none and get none. They don't tell you that part. They might be over it. People be so much against the police. Police can turn on some games sometimes, but you gotta know how far you go. See, I've been on the other side, so I never collaborate. Shit, even got kinfolks on that side, so I never collaborate. And see, when you lawyers, or you prosecutors, or you judges, all that, police, firemen, you over there, so your job solidified. They gonna protect you. You done been to the army, they gonna protect you. You part of them. You can become a police, you can do all that. But when you over here in the hood, or you done became a criminal, I don't give a fuck if you get your shit expunged. Shit, you still a criminal. So you gotta know how to stay in your damn lane. And see, when you going against the racist system, where you trying to be rehabilitated out there, you gotta know what you standing on and standing up for. And see, they'll give a woman a pass, but shit, they might don't give a man a pass. Or they be waiting on a trip out there the same way. I done seen Eldoradians, pastors before that call themselves out there stealing souls out there, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to profit off God through the church way. Shit, they knew they were getting them funds from the government. They probably were messing them up. And I've seen pastors out there was pastors, and then they became smokers out there. So the game can change. It can shift so fast, so tables can turn. And what I was finna say, you know how when you were coming up through school, us Eldoradians know, you know, Merriman Heights used to be the good side of town over there, where all them good houses over there, shit, it came ratchet all of a sudden. You know what I'm talking about? People that's from the pound out there, same way they don't watch them apartment complexes from Hillsborough apartment complex to East Mountain to Haganil over there. You see how they ran down because that's private property. The government never repaired and fixed it. Because the more ratchetness that moved to Eldorado, moved to them spots of seven sides of ghettos where the land and, you know what I'm saying, the property value cheap. Some people just came through there and bought it, or you might got some people been owning their houses, since they staying in them seven sides of ghetto. So they know how to stay in their lane. And they might, you know what I'm saying, know who stay at the other side of the street. Or you might don't even know your neighbors these days, because you have to learn how to stay in your damn lane. You don't be caring about knowing people, but you got to know who's staying, you know what I'm saying, around you sometime, whether it's sex offenders, shit, whether it's murders, killers, rapists, all that. You've been around against, you know, serial killers next door. You ain't never know who staying next door. Sometimes it's good to stay in your lane. Sometimes you need to know that. But see, when you do community meetings out there where everybody go learn who stay all in the community, same way when them sex offenders be trying to get in the communities, or they can't go stay with their mama no more, or they can't go stay with their grandma and grandpa, or none of them people that actually will take care of them because they don't allow sex offenders in them areas. And see, like I say, man, when you're a real rehabilitated drug dealer, you got to learn how to stay in your lane. See, we get our requisite sponge out there sometime, and we try to go in the community and be a citizen out there, and we don't recognize. We can go so far now. I've seen people that get their requisite sponge to where they become the best they can be. But like I say, when you get that white dollar and you're around white people, good white people, because white people ain't did nothing to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Europeans, you know what I'm saying, even though we were caught up in the slavery trade and the racist ways of the nooses hanging from the trees, or Black people been hung from trees during slavery days and all that. We past that time now. We past that time. And the reason why I want to talk about this, because I think about all the mixed kids. All the mixed kids now. All over the state of Arkansas. All over the world now. You got all the mixed kids. Probably don't know nothing about the racist shit that was going on before their time, because this time you see more whites and blacks together. You see more Mexicans and whites together. You see more Mexicans and blacks together. You see more Asian and blacks, Asian and whites. It's diversity everywhere. So everybody don't want that racist shit going on. It can't make no money. It can't make no money. That's why we so divided now. And when you look at it like that, from that point of view of, I look at all the interracial kids now, all the kids that got white and black parents, even some of my homies, even some of my friends, they got white and black. They ain't never had no problems. Shit, white girls sometimes be just as fine as black girls. Shit, sometimes white girls be more loyal than black girls, but some black people just love their black sisters. They prefer their black sisters over any white person out there or any other nationality, whether you a Latino, shit, whether you a Asian, you know what I'm saying? And shit, we just trip off how the Arabs and the Africans come way over here to the U.S. They get more love, they get a visa, shit, they can run motels, they can run corner stores and all that, and a nigga can't even, you know what I'm saying, put no chips together on the corner store. You know what I'm saying? They'll give us the liquor store, but they ain't gonna give us the corner stores. And always the Arabs getting rich off all the black people that stay in the hood. And you wonder how that happens sometime, or who conduct the hood over there. And see, these days we got surveillance everywhere. We got camera surveillance. You know what I'm saying? We got doorbell surveillance. You gotta know we got surveillance everywhere. If you come in, man, like, share, comment, keep going. Like I say, man, I'm an Eldoradian. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Arkansas too. You know what I'm saying? I speaking for both. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the good white people. Like I tell people, know the difference between a white person and a redneck. It's a difference. But all the money in Arkansas, Bill Gates money, shit, all the money in Arkansas, energy, niggas gotta know where it's at. And I'm gonna speak on it. Like I say, man, I'm an Eldorado. I went to school all the way from Yoakum to Barton to all the way to Eldorado High, with the old Eldorado High. I ain't never been in the new Eldorado High. I've been to the basketball part, but I ain't never walked through the school. But they spent some money in the spots. And see, it's a damn shame for them to be spending money like that and knowing damn well we don't want titles now. We don't want football titles. Shit, before when I was coming up, we used to just get so far to the edge, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my homie, Eric Baker, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Eric Baker out there, but we used to get so close to the football. Rest in peace to Carlo Meeks out there. We used to get so close to the football, you know what I'm saying? Them days, Anthony Jenkins or Robert Smith and all them days out there, get that close right there. We never won no title, just be exciting, you know what I'm saying? Town fun and shit to get out to the games, or the rivalry between Barton and Rogers out there, you know what I'm saying? And see, a lot of them people done growed up together. And see, the only thing that you know when you grow up with them white people, when the 12th grade hit, shit, nigga, they don't know you no more. They're in the family business. You might got some good white friends, but sometimes the white friends go into the family business, or they go around the big terms of what they family had favor on them for. So they start working their career up. They start going to get a family what they want to do out there. So us black people, shit, we just be growing, just trying to get a crib. And first thing we want to do is go get a baby when we knowing we can barely take care of ourselves. And see, black people sometimes, the baby, when you get a baby, black woman or black man, they get that first baby, it bring the best out of them. So sometimes the best come out of you when you're having kids. But damn, when you have too many and you can't even take care of one of them, shit, it's time for you to put a boot on yourself. Put a boot on the cat. Get a bit vasectomy for the man out there. But like I say, man, I'm an Eldoradian out there. I stay in my peace zone. I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying? Just like I know the police from the days and retired now. They probably still in the city working undercover. But shit, you can well sure believe they put themselves where they can make some money more than what they were making when they were police officers. So police officers ain't nothing but a job to pay the bills. And you be straight, sign on bonus and shit. But like I said, I've been on the other side. I got family over there, and you know what I'm saying? They protect the law. They protect the community. They protect the citizens. They protect the elders out there. They protect the kids out there. So some people praise it, but we can govern our own people. We can govern our own city, but we lost the field because we live by the snitch code. And look, we living by a snitch code, and the crack academic is extinct. We still living by a code that we can't get no money from. We still living by a code that a bunch of people serving time for or got life for in the feds for. We still living by a code that didn't come with no 401k, don't come with no benefits or nothing. We still living by the same code, but we don't want to be snitches. And our masculinity, man, you catch more women harder than men. That's why you catch more studs these days. Because more women be more harder than men show when they be stuck with the baby while the man go to the pen, and then they give him the break. He ain't got to take care of no kids. He ain't got to pay no bills. And shit, he get out, he still don't want to take care of his kids. She be like, God damn, nigga. Shit, them kind of women people be want. The one that hold a crib together and hold your kids together. And shit, you be worried about the wrong thing, worried about who she fucking, when you should be like, damn, man, it's a damn shame I wasn't able to keep no roof on my kids' head. It's a damn shame I wasn't able to take care of, man, please. You ought to praise that queen. Them queens that hold their kids down and hold a crib over their kids' head after the daddy go to the pen. We gotta always get them queens right there. They props and shit. Cause them the real queens that can hold a household together and hold a roof over their kids' head by themselves without no man. And if they even waiting on their man get out and he still don't want to pay no bills or go work or nothing. You be like, look, nigga, you was over there in the pen working for 50 cents to $1. Why you can't go out here and get $12, $13? Niggas be wanting to speed up back to the drug gang like that's gonna pay them. Shit, nigga fuck up with everything they got for the drug game and don't realize that shit slow down too. It might be gravy later, but you can well show when you ain't gotta look over your shoulder and you can go to sleep in peace out there and see. We gotta know what's racist out there. Like I said, I'm Eldorado. I'm gonna say that again because when you over there in the white folk quarter, you know how over there in Greater Paradise or something, all them Porsches, some. Shout out to my homie Ryan out there, but you know the ones whether you them holdings out there, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace to both of them, you know what I'm saying, or whether you know what I'm saying, the ones that stayed in them good neighborhoods all year and they were teachers and shit, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Coach Berry out there, stayed in them good neighborhoods, but they were teachers, they knew how to deal with the hood kids, like I say, from the 7 sides ghetto. They wasn't ghetto at first. The property value in these cities when land, like I say, from the east side, whether it's East First, all the way over there to New Edition over there, was Hawthorne, the end of that, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, Memphis Heights, you know what I'm saying, before they cut the trees down, now that's all open right there. Whether it's Douglas over there, I don't know why they used to call it South Douglas, because that's East Douglas, that's on the east over there. People used to say that was South Douglas. I don't even know, did they know their directions then or what, but that's East Douglas over there, that's Douglas. Then you got, you know what I'm saying, Fordville, you got, you know what I'm saying, Morning Star, then you got St. Louis, you got West Side right there, you got Rock Island, but there used to be property value houses over there. Now you got the drainage messed up. Now you got the pipes in the ground bad, the gas line bad. It's like the black folks weren't coming together. We were just getting money. We weren't thinking about the future shit. And see, you notice they done built the whole land over there on the west side. Everything look different over there now. Even done closed down. Rest in peace to Dead Night right there. Rest in peace to Miss Reba right there. See, I'm a west side baby. I can go house to house over there, but I'm gonna leave that alone. You can catch my videos. You can get back into that west side shit, cause I can go apartment to apartment back in the days and all that. If you're a real west side baby, or you just moved to the projects, we gotta know the difference. A lot of niggas be hollering Haganil and they ain't even west side baby. Or they just know their family. Or if you're a west side baby, you moved out there lady, grow your kids up, you became a better person, it elevates you. But when you from the ghetto, as I'm gonna say, when you're an Eldoradian from them 7 sides of ghetto, and you going against the white folks over there, whether it was from the Barton and Roger days or Eldorado High School days, we were dealing with racist shit and racist police and police brutality, all that based upon black people not staying in lane, but it ain't too many done got in that, you know what I'm saying, that male seat, you know what I'm saying, salute the ones that have, but we like to say, we always get that far because we don't stick together long. And our source of money, we got to go through the white folks sometime. And when the Murphys, you know what I'm saying, running their agenda, shit, niggas go against their agenda, shit, niggas wonder why Paul got in there, because you ain't running their agenda, but see, they don't know our agenda is the ghetto. So, salute my homie for bringing this light to this conversation on him staying right there around white people and ain't knowing your neighbor's black right there. Shit, white folks might let that past go of knowing that, hey, they out there just vandalizing the tree. Shit, it'll be fall after a while. Shit, the wind will blow it away. You don't know how it go. Shit, the leaves will wither away. It'll be on the ground after a while. But like waking black people up out they sleep, they might got another feel on how they look at shit. Show if they militant mindset. I'm been to the army into that, and they did some real duty out there. They know what it like to be woke out your sleep. You might don't be thinking or your target of people in your yard, around your car, trying to break in your car, trying to break in your house, somebody's trying to rob you into that. You just gotta know how black people think, and you just gotta know. Put 20, 30 white or black people in the white hood. Shit, nigga, everybody going to jail. Shit, we threw some tissue in the motherfucking tree. Everybody going to jail. Everybody. Ain't one person getting away. Niggas will start telling on niggas, hey, he was with us too. He was with us too. Notice, you ain't heard nothing about no other white people. And see, I have to look at my own situation because he's not from Eldorado. He an outsider when it comes down to that, but he own property in the land, so he consider Eldoradian too. You know, it's a resident. So when it come back around to how people look at shit, now picture yourself, black people, where some black people would have did that to some white people. Man, all of us went to jail. But nigga, like I say, when you in your peace zone, you don't mess with your neighbors, or that's your neighbor business, long as they went in your business, shit, you should leave it like it is. And see, we bring this social media involved with shit. We start seeing how people start throwing thoughts. We start seeing how people develop conversation on what you put on her. And see, like I say, man, you in your peace zone, you in your peace lane, shit, you gotta speak in turn. That's why I ain't had shit to say. I had to speak in turn because I got other shit going on, and I'm not in South Arkansas on no daily basis, so I can't speak on the outside looking in, just like I'm speaking now from the inside of what I'm looking at on the outside. But like I say, when you know people in general, you know what they stand for, and people might don't see what you know. They just look at one side sometimes. They just look at the criticism or what they can criticize about you. That's what be going on this internet. People don't know the real people. They be trying to live in character out there. And like I say, man, I'm an Eldorado baby. And like I was talking about when I said about Portia, Berry, you know what I'm saying, all the black people, Mr. Holdings, or any of them people that had good spots in Eldorado and they worked in the community and they worked with the ratchetness of people from the school days, from them 7 sides of ghetto, whether it's Fordville, Memphis Heights, Rock Island, New Edition, Douglas, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, Whispers, Haganil, St. Louis, Morningstar, all the places that's in the 7 sides of ghetto that niggas were getting. We used to be called Baby Texas, so we were just getting money. A lot of people, they sacrificed to get money and left their education alone, and now they paying for it because the money done drained up, the money done dried up. So the racist stuff sometimes didn't matter because people knew how to chase a bag. They wasn't worried about what was going on the racist side. They knew they went up there on the square. You know, the square up there used to be the racist spot. And see, you know what I'm saying, when you done stayed in the city around diversity, white, black, Hispanic, Mexican, all that, you done stayed around nationality, your diversity look at a city different. You know, you wonder why they ain't together. Like I said, what's up, homie? I see you out there. But the diversity of what you look at when you from a city, you look at where you at. See, I'm speaking on this because I'm from the ghetto. I come from the projects. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I knew about the white folks, we used to go over there and play in their house shit while their mama was at work. I had homeboys that stayed over there in the quarters over there or something, and them the good neighborhoods. But when you stay in the ghetto neighborhood, you stay in your lane and shit. And see, the difference with us people that do get money and move up like the Jeffersons or whatever, shit, they don't forget where they come from. And when it comes to the racist word or dealing with racist stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's internet is turning us against each other based upon we don't look at what we really doing, because if we look at what we really doing, we'll know for a fact that, you know what I'm saying, trying to live around your white people, they're just like saying, man, I'm trying to be white too. Or I just want to have me a good house too in a good side of the neighborhood. But see, like I was just telling you about them 7 sides of ghetto, them used to be good sides of the neighborhood. But you ain't gonna catch nobody trying to go buy no house that can be worth something just in case you want to sell it in them 7 sides of ghetto, like I said. You go try to get them to go over there to Timber Lane something. And when you stand over there in the area, just like I say, the east side over there regular now, the pipeline, all, they ain't gonna tell you that white black people and everybody have to move to the outskirts now. They ain't gonna tell you this shit. They just go get money, because things done changed over time. People ain't the same no more. Just like I was telling you about the rap music and all that. Man, shit, you gotta go find your lane. Shit, it might be easy to blow up when people were listening to a 25 and 26 feel of youngsters or something, or young adults or something. But if the young adults ain't, you know what I'm saying, vibing in that area and people ain't supporting rap music in that area, you ain't gonna blow up in them areas. So you have to go where the rap music being supported at. Same way you have to go where the blues music being supported at. You have to go where the Southern Soul music being supported at. You shit, only thing you'll get is fame from the internet, or like and share, and salute the ones that actually get money in shows, and you know what I'm saying, they actually get money off, you know what I'm saying, podcasts, the internet, salute them. But like I was telling you, man, you have to be a real Eldorado. And see, you know, when you from the ghetto, you ain't trying to go over there and live like the Jeffersons and shit. You just know that, you know what I'm saying, going against that white privilege sometime, you know what I'm saying, you have to know that you have to go against what they about. So when you out there in the Parker's Chapel area, West and all them areas out there, or Beauty Grove, whatever they want to call it, you have to know, shit, people have their sides of town on their sides of way of them living. They have to know that that's the way they come. And see, I'm a PJK baby, so like I say, we used to just go over there and chill. But the reality of staying around and staying around them and looking at why, you know what I'm saying, the people left that town, shit, a lot of good jobs left that town, like Conagra. That was a $1 million plant out there. So that brought $1 million on the streets out there too. Same way all them $1 million plants, that bring money to the streets if the street stuff going on. That bring more jobs if people can make a living. And see, that Eldorado area is the industrial area. So when you move out of town, you gotta be intellectual. I don't care if you're going spiritual. You gotta be intellectual one way or the other, because if you ain't got no education, your ignorance ain't what it is, shit, people can talk over your head. But when you educated spiritually, whether it's Christian way, whether it's Islam way, Atheist, Buddhist, Methodist, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, Hebrew, Israelite, whatever it is, more, whether it's ancestors, or when you dealing with the when you educate yourself spiritually, when you educate yourself, you know what I'm saying, with big words, whether it's grants and, you know what I'm saying, you know how to do portfolios and all that, you know what I'm saying, writing up your proposal and all that. See, us black people, we don't be going that far sometimes. We stay too ignorant sometimes, and we stay behind trying to compete with each other. We just want to compete with rims, or compete on who gonna get the finest woman out at first and all that weak ass shit, or niggas were doing this and doing that. Nobody wasn't putting back in the hood. Same way when people get good clubs and good spots where they bring an attraction around, they always let it go back down, or nobody never have to step up because we ain't got enough paper trails around. We got to develop more paper trails. Black business If we come together, we develop more paper trails. Then you can talk your shit. But see, when you on those 7 sides of the ghetto, you ain't got no paper trail. That's why it's so easy for the laws to stay in your hood over there, because they just know high crime areas. Oh, it's a high crime area in Fortville. It's a high crime area in Memphis Heights. It's a high crime area over there, New Edition. It's a high crime area on the east side. It's a high crime area in Rock Island. It's a high crime area west side, Haganil. It's a high crime area. All these areas, they wonder why they see the laws all the time, because they've been labeled as high crime areas. And they wonder why every time you in the hood over there chilling, oh, these were people were selling all the drugs at. So, you know what I'm saying, the public safety funds, they go protect the community. So the community protected, they protect all them old, deserted ass spots where the property value down. Can't nobody come back. If they move back down here, they couldn't even come back and get one invest or move back to where they from and put some money back into their community because the property value down. And then if they did want to put some people or buy some house somewhere, they got to worry about, oh, it'd be a lot of drug selling over there. Man, ain't no drug selling going over there no more. It's a lot of harassment when you in them areas that it's a high crime area already. So they go govern to, you know what I'm saying, they go govern the city, whoever breaking the law. See, that's what the police supposed to be on, whoever breaking the law. Now you got to put them out in jail if they got enough room. It's whoever breaking the law. So you got to know where you at. Go up there, go to your city council meeting sometime, or know who your alderman is, or your secretary of the state or something. You know what I'm saying? We got to know how to get grievances in and knowing who to go to next to file a complaint to, because all that is whitewashed sometime. Even when you go to court and you have to, your shit will be sitting on the desk when it's white privilege all the way around. So it ain't no black person in no high area up there that squeaky clean like Obama. Ain't got no background or no bullshit. We ain't got no black people in no country ass areas and high places. All that white, all that white. So your best out sometime when living in country areas and keep a connection and keep a good relationship with the good white people. Now you got some good racist white people, but they ride for their people. You gotta always understand, our people the one race. We don't ride with each other. We don't stick with each other long. So we gotta know the difference, and we gotta go, you know what I'm saying, go look at the definition of racist. It's different. We've been hearing it too much long. We've been hearing it the wrong way too long. And like I say, man, about the kids, interracial out there, the mixed kids out there, they don't know nothing about it. They tired of hearing about race wars. Well, they probably got a white boyfriend, a Mexican something, or they might be an Asian, and they got a black boyfriend or a white person. They had too many interracial kids, and growing up in Eldorado. They don't be liking the white-black split. Shit, they probably get sick of it, knowing they got a white mama, black daddy, or they got a, you know what I'm saying, a white daddy and a black mama. They get sick of all the racist shit that be going on all up the state. I advise people sometime, start going to the other sides of the state, whether it's East Arkansas, whether it's West Arkansas, North Arkansas, and look at the diversity sometime of how people living. Because if you ever been up north, and you know how back then when slavery was on, everybody was going to the north. They lived different. Diversity been up there. It was free up there. Remember back in the days, you had to run to the north to be free when you was a slave? Shit, they always been free, so they live freer. You know what I'm saying? Same way they'll tax your ass trying to take some of that dope up there. Even though you can get 2,500 an ounce or something, but shit, you can get motherfucking 20 years too. So nigga better understand the game with diversity out there. If anything go change, we gotta change the within. We gotta stop letting small shit turn into something big when we kill the fire. Same way, hey, man, go over there and get somebody to clean that shit up. And instead of letting it wither away, we wouldn't have to get on Facebook to get people attention out there. But like I say, man, it's all about standing your peace on. It's all about knowing where you at. Same way I tell the police, make sure the police these days know evaluations of the hoods they going in. They don't have no knowledge of. That's how we have a lot of police harassment and police brutality. And like I say, man, all police ain't no bad people. They just there to work their job. They got a family too. They just enforce the law out there. And the people that get out, they ain't your enemy. That's what they do. They ain't the bad person. They want to go home too. Some of them you kiss, they want to be hustlers too. Sometimes they get mad when people living better than them. They got to go to work every day. Shit, they can't get mad no more. Shit, ain't no but a job. And like I advise people, get some more education. Like I was telling people, man, don't look down on people because you live in a better neighborhood or you live in a bigger house, but you want the black people support. You can't belittle the black people just because you live in them good spots out there. You got to embrace them. Sometimes you got to know what you valuable to your community and your value. And you feel like you always be beneath or, you know what I'm saying, or feel like you're above certain people. Shit, and you looking at the wrong people wrong. Show when shit don't go your way, because Eldorado, there's some good people in there, and the people that's not from Eldorado and look at the bullshit that go in Eldorado and wonder why ain't nobody Eldorado speaking up, but it might just be, man, ain't nobody studying you, ain't nobody speaking up for you. They'll speak up for everybody else, but they ain't speaking up for you. So you gotta know who you is sometimes to know, like, hey, where you valuable at, where you beneficial at, because I'm an Eldoradian, and like I tell people, shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody be affiliated with Click Tight, you know what I'm saying? From Little Rock to, you know what I'm saying, to Eldorado out there. I'm an Eldoradian for real, like I tell you, but I got my own lane, my own way. And like I said, I got my own mind, my own grind, and I be wanting to let people know that. And like I said, we just collaborate, we work together, you understand? But shit, I be wanting some money, so I just want to put that out there because I don't want people to think I'm a do-boy or I'm none of that following shit. Nigga, I'm my own man. I'm my own man. I done took care of my family, took care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? I might be on the post side, but I don't look down on people, and I'm still trying to get it. And like I said, I advise my homie to just let himself know, being in them towns, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what side you come from. If you come down to that side, you got to understand you're outsider. I'm looking at how niggas are looking at situations. You outsider. Nigga, you didn't go to destroy the community where you from. You came to destroy a community to where you not from. And it was just to get money. You know how people used to get money? They used to go to them communities where it was a bunch of fiends at. So you got to know where you play a part of destruction at. And see, sometimes we want to go back over that destruction, and we want to talk down on the destruction we uncause, or we want to talk down on the unknowledge people sometimes, but they not the enemy because they be less knowledge. And see, I speak for my ghetto people. What is the spiritual way? I teach them about the Bible so people can think they ain't no sleep Christian out there. Because like I say, you can be awake sometime and following the Christian lifestyle to where you don't know where your spirituality is, but it's the faith. It's the unseen faith that you were holding on to. It don't matter if you Islam. It don't matter if you're a Buddhist. It don't matter if you're Methodist, Jehovah's Witness. It's the unseen faith you holding on because it's only one God. And when you holding on to that unseen faith, it don't care who you worship. As long as you know it's one God and people worship Jesus because Jesus done got them through. Well, he got them through. He got their mama through. He got their grandma through. He got their grandma through. So they believe in Jesus. Some people say, I don't believe in it. And people start believing in Islam when Islam get them through and they see the real Savior shit and they know the real history of stuff. Then the Islam world and, you know what I'm saying, converting over makes sense out there. But till then, as long as you live in them Christian communities and you trying to talk down whether it's a Christian community out there and you still want some of that Christian money, shit, they shut your water off. Shit, when they shut your water off, you can't get no more Christian money. You be like, oh man, I'm thinking Islam good for me to worship around here because ain't nobody into that. And that's why people have a little old mosque over there. They can have a big one too, but it ain't where you worship it. Just like Jesus when they were coming up, you don't need a whole church sometimes, just a few gathering in church. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't understand that if the few people out there, it's a gathering. You know, they can make church, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, don't pay attention to the messenger. Pay attention to the message out there. But like I was saying about a person got to understand, man, everybody ain't ignorant and everybody might be looking for the bushes and riding for you. But when they still look at you throwing derogatory terms about a city you not from. Like I tell a nigga, I make a joke about it. You say fuck Eldorado all the time. Make sure you say about the next city you ever move to. Say fuck them too. Get on Facebook, say fuck them too. So don't make my city look bad. You know what I'm saying? We know we got a lot of rats down there. We got a whole bunch of rats down there. So we know that part. That ain't strange. Niggas that elevated, outgrown shit, know how to stay out the way, not know who to stay the fuck away from and all that shit. They don't worry about them rats. They don't worry about them snakes because that's not their lane. That's why I say when you find your peace, you stay in it. You don't let nobody pull you out your peace. That would be the problem when we still trying to do things and do things that want things to go right. We let certain shit pull us out our peace. We can't keep letting certain things pull us out of our peace no more. And like I say, man, I have to save myself, and I'm a survivor. I'm a teen survivor. But salute the people that actually donated and helped me out majorly. I ain't talking about no small shit. I'm talking about majorly. Because niggas, like I say, man, I know who do something for me for real. I don't want niggas to think I can't do for myself or I'm helpless or none of that. Like I say, if niggas want to do some business with me, you want to come up with something, just say that. You want to do business? Do I got to work? Do I got to elevate? Because niggas don't know who you know. They don't know what you know. Just like I can get on with who I know more than niggas can get on with their money. Because when you got a relationship built over the years, you got a relationship built with the youngsters, much as the old people, much as the elders. Shit, you can maneuver better. When you got a relationship built with all gangs, you ain't letting a nigga cause he from your set stop you from getting your paper. Whether you a blood, you getting money with the Crips. Whether you a Crip, you getting money with the Bloods. Whether you either one, you getting money with the BDs or the GDs. Ain't nobody worried about that one color shit. You gotta worry about who's solid, who ain't making no statements, who actually out here living for real, who actually know life gonna be a struggle. Just like I tell you want to be a rapper, you better have your bag to go with it. Other than that, it's just a hobby. You just know it's fame and going with that. Like I said, I might drop some new shit. But like I tell people, man, know where you at, man. Keep your peace and don't speak out of turn. And shit, niggas get demonetized shit. Don't let that shit go to your head out there. It's making it seem like that you're getting ahead out there in life. And the whole time, people laughing at you. But sometimes people don't be worried about who laughing at you. Same way if your life straight without something that you trying to do for it as your music. If your life straight without music, don't worry about what people saying. If your life straight without doing movies, don't worry about what people saying. Shit, just continue to keep your grind on. But know when you come to the social media and you feed your piece to the social media out here, you got to worry about who commenting on your shit. You got to worry about who screenshotting your shit. You got to worry about who talking behind your back. And always salute the people that take up for you behind your back or shoot bullshit down before they even see it. What's up to my nigga Phil Cognito? I see you, homie. You know what I'm saying? But it's my time, man. Like I say, man, if you're a real Eldorado or you're a real Arkansas out there, all that racist shit, we're in a different time and age out there. You know what I'm saying? Know who you dealing with. Know who your neighbors is now. Because all black people don't stay in the ghetto. They might stay over there in the white folks' quarter. But if you don't deal with people outside in your neighborhood, you would think that everybody in your neighborhood is supposed to be white. When sometimes it can be black people standing next door to you. But see, you ain't gonna catch them white folks moving neither side of them, some sides of the ghetto. Like somebody tell them, hey, you know, you see them white folks you stay in Rock Island, but look, they were dirty. It's some clean white folks you stay over there on the east side or all that. They don't stay over there no more. It was some clean white folks. Now you catch white folks over there in Merriman Heights. They probably moved all up over there now. Shit, you catch them over there on Memphis. I don't even think of white folks never stayed in Memphis Heights. I don't see them in Fortville. There's some stay in Fortville. I see them stay over there in Morningstar. I see them stay in St. Louis. Or I see them stay on the west side. I don't think there's too many white folks who never stayed in Haganil or Hillsborough Apartments or East Mountain, none of that. So you gotta know when you on the black side of town, uplift the black people. Uplift the black people. See where you can do some prayer and them spots over there. I salute my hood getting prayed on over there because it's deserted now and it's still ghetto babies over there, still looking for a chance. Just like salute the people that get the kids across the school out there and wait at the bus stop for them and all that. Salute that because that was a big, you know what I'm saying, journey. You know, we had that when we were little. We had that village love. See, we got to get back to the village love. Because it was village love involved, shit, white, black, Hispanic, Mexican, somebody gonna speak up. Hey, little white Johnny, hey, go home. I know your mom, I'm telling, I'm telling her at work tomorrow. See, we don't communicate with each other kids no more because don't nobody want nobody whooping on their kids. Don't nobody want nobody saying none of their kids. But soon as we do something to each other out there, now we gotta have somebody to represent our kids for us. And see, that's the best spot that you can have a black person to represent your kids because you know what they gonna do to your damn child out there. That's what black or white. You got a black person and you over there and you in them white hoods or you in them white folks courtroom, you better hope that somebody can go over there and say, hey, I'm black too. What you want me to tell them? Can I give them a better deal? Hey man, they trying to give you something. You better take that deal. Don't go to trial. You'll get double. We need more black people right there. And see, if you got people that can help you clear your fines out, clear your wants out, people like that, we need them. Black people in them black communities, like you say, it's more black people in them country towns sometimes than white people, and white people be the one with power. From that courthouse to that jailhouse to that mayor office. Shit, we don't have no power because we don't know nothing about getting no motherfucking grants. Shit, we don't know nothing about property value. We don't know nothing. We have to go get everything whitewashed sometime. And I advise people, the kids that grow up international, they got interracial couples now. They got interracial, white, black, Hispanic. A lot of people had white babies that grew up past the slavery days. They don't grow up. They don't give a fuck about that slavery shit. Leave them out of it. Some white kids act like black people. You'll be like, man, why he act so black? Man, maybe because his homeboy had a black mama or his homeboy had a white daddy. They knew how to diversity their kids. So we got to know sometimes diversity in our kids is what we need as a community, because if we only just know one set of black people and black people just ignorant all their life, they ain't never been around another race or they just heard bad shit about another race, that's when you know, you just gotta know how to stay in your damn lane and how far to go. And with the trust. And these days of time, you can't tell your kids who to like. Shit, you can't tell your kids where to go, what to do. Once they turn 21, they grown. So we gotta know what we is as a community, man. We gotta learn how to stay in our lane, stay uplifted, stay sucker free, stay in our peace zone. You know what I'm saying? And know when to speak. Because everybody ain't your friend. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say they're your friend, but see what they stand up for you or they get in the way of something stopping their bag. But man, it's my time, man. This South Arkansas Trio Talk. Y'all take care out there. One.